Welcome to Speaking in Spoons with your host, Christina Brookman.
Hi, my name is Christina Brookman. I'm disabled. I'm a self-advocate and I advocate for others with disabilities as well. I'm the host of Speaking in Spoons, a chronically ill podcast. I decided to make this post. Uh, I posted this poem, but I thought I'd read it too, because I know for some it is much easier to hear or to watch than to read. So I wanted to share this with you because it's very apropos for the times, especially for those people of color, those in the LGBTQ community, and those with disabilities and their families, and the elderly. Um, this poem was written by Paster Martin Niemoller, and I apologize if I mispronounce his name. But as you listen to this, think about what's happening today. First, they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I am not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I'm not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. So I read that because as a lot of these executive orders have been happening, many people are being affected. Many you know, and you may not even realize they're being affected. So check in with the people that you love and think of those in your community and how you might help. In fact, tomorrow, there is a united front to reach out and make a protest, if you will, to raise attention. It's a national call-in day, February 6th, for the Protection of Medicaid Movement is taking place this Thursday, February 6th. This event is organized by a coalition with a broad focus. Call-ins aim to flood Capitol Hill switchboards with advocates calling at the same time to draw attention to the issue. Self-advocates, parents, family advocates are encouraged to share their unique perspectives and to reach out to our members of Congress in order to educate them on how potential Medicaid cuts would affect individuals with disabilities in state budgets. So this is tomorrow, all day, anytime. You can call the Hands Off Medicaid hotline at 866-426-2631. Options are available in English and Spanish. Follow the prompts when asked for your zip code. Your call will be automatically directed to your representative. You could also go to your state and look who your state representatives are. In Virginia, we have Senator Warner and Senator Kane, and they have prepared remarks. I will put this on our website as well, www.speakinginspoons.com. But you can tailor your message to your rep's district and incorporate relevant state data. But really, what they want to hear is your personal story. Medicaid affects so much. I mean, it affects medical situations. So if there is no Medicaid, the hospitals are stuck with the bill for indigent people. And so that affects the whole community. Medicaid covers medical bills, it covers nursing homes, it covers waivers for caretakers in the home. And there are people like me who qualify technically for a nursing home, but can't go to a nursing home because of certain medical conditions. I literally had a nursing home tell me that my sensitivity to sound and light and smells that trigger me into paralysis would make me not fit in a nursing home because there's constant smells, they're for cleaning. You've got lots of people coming in and out, disinfectants. There's the high pitched sounds because they're doing fire alarms a lot, or residents hit the fire alarm. As you can see, I'm twitching right now and drooping a little because I had to turn the light on in order to film this. Um, that affects my cognition and my speech as well. So let them know how this affects you. Will you have to quit your job in order to take care of a family member, or go into life savings in order to pay for a caretaker because they're right above, the Medicaid? We've been looking at trying to raise Medicaid funds, and now we're looking at losing them altogether. And that's a terrifying aspect. I just heard of a friend who has been denied more in the past 2 weeks with his Medicaid than ever. In fact, was denied insulin, had to fight for insulin. And when was asked why, it was because of potential budget cuts. That's scary. People are cutting things before they've even been cut just because of the threat of it. But things that they're doing because they've been told to. From National Women's Law Center, they posted that the National Science Foundation has been instructed to pull down or halt any research that contains these and dozen other keywords that I'm going to read to you that the Trump administration has listed in their executive order. This censorship targeted at anyone who doesn't fit their white male supremacist worldview. Here's some of their words: advocacy, anti racist, barrier, cultural relevance, disability, diverse backgrounds, diversity, diversified, ethnicity, exclusion, equity, female, gender, hate speech, historically, implicit bias, inclusion, inclusive, and it goes on. Oh, victims and women, trauma. You can't talk about trauma. And as a woman who is a survivor of rape, I was horrified that the research that has been done into statistics of rape across the country has been taken down from the sorry, um, CDC. There we go. I have trouble formulating my words sometimes, which I know many people understand. But the CDC has taken down many of its things. I couldn't even look up tuberculosis the other day, but because I was just curious. But many issues regarding women's health, regarding rape, regarding STDs and how to protect yourself, all that information is gone. So we're facing a whole new generation that isn't going to know how to protect themselves, that can't make those decisions for themselves, but also to lose the science, to have research, and then going back to the Medicaid and kind of everywhere because we've been hit with so much, and all of it affects everybody. It affects our community. This isn't just about tax dollars and who's like, many of the things that are being done are actually going to make people have to pay more. And he's frankly admitted it. But Medicaid helps the community. Medicaid helps take the weight off the hospitals and the doctors' offices. Medicaid, like it provides for your family members. The majority of people at some point in their lives will end up on Medicaid because their personal finances, people don't save enough for retirement. So once you're in a nursing home, most people eventually have to relocate to another nursing home and pay through Medicaid. That's just a fact. So we're cutting off our community supports. So call your local representatives, write your local representatives, go visit. If you are close to your state capital, if you are close to DC, if you have the means to fly or drive, do it. Because this isn't something that's going to be just a blip and is just fixable in 4 years. People die from things like this, not getting their insulin. They die.
If you want to contact us, please send a DM or email to speakinginspoons@gmail.com with any stories you have or would like to interview with us on any of our upcoming topics. And check out our website for all of our upcoming episodes and what's happening in the Speaking in Spoons community at www.speakinginspoons.com. Thank you for listening to Speaking in Spoons, and have a great day.